welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like below. If you're not new here, welcome back. So on this video, I'm just going to be showing y'all some back to school supplies that you need, college edition. So I actually made a list on my phone, and I'm going to go down the list kind of and kind of not. Because some of the things I have on my list that you need for back to school, I didn't buy because I already have, but I went and got majority of everything I needed. So I'm going to just show y'all what I have. Okay, so I got this 1-inch binder. It is cute. I like it. It's sparkly. I wish they had it in pink, but they didn't. I did my school supplies shopping at Walmart. So make sure y'all also go watch that video where you actually go with me in like a vlog setting of doing it. So yeah, I just got this 1-inch binder. It has the 3 rings, and yeah, nothing special to it because you don't have like a little folder thing in there, anything. So I just got this 1-inch binder. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I got and why I got it. So I bought this 1-inch binder. The plan for this binder is to put like loose paper in here, because I know, for instance, I have to take, what's it called? What it's called? I can't think of the class I have to take, but I took it last semester and I'm taking part 2 this semester. It's not calculus, it's a math, but what math is it? Y'all, I can't remember what math it is, but I have to take it. And if my professor is the same way she was last semester, attendance does not count against you. So I was not going to class like I should, and it's literally at the same time it was last semester. And for some reason, that time just don't work for me. I be asleep. So it depends on how my schedule is set up when we been on campus. If I have like, cause I had like an 8 a.m. and then I don't have the class against like 11. By the time I came home, I was not going back, and you don't count attendance. So for instances like that, which y'all should be going to class, but I think I'm gonna do a freshman advice video, so I'll talk about that then. So yeah, y'all should be going to class, but I bought this because just in case you don't go to class, you can have some loose paper in here. That way, because my notes will get unorganized, because I will do those notes on paper, because there are just some classes that you cannot use your iPad for. I use my iPad. I'm an iPad note taker, but some classes you just need to physically write your notes. With that being a math class, I need to physically be on paper writing my notes. However, I would miss class, so my notes would be out of whack, and it would be hard to find stuff. So I decided to get this loose. I just decided to get this notebook so I can put loose paper in here, and then that way I can just put the notes where they go. I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit by showing certain stuff. So let me show y'all what else I got. So then I also got this pink notebook. Nothing to it, just a simple little pink notebook. It is college ruled. So y'all know the lines are smaller in college ruled. I just got this for like times where you might just have certain classes you want to take notes. There's probably going to be a class you don't really miss. You won't need to change everything, but I'm just going to keep this in my book bag. I'm not sure if I actually need to use it, but in cases that I might need it, I'm just going to bring this with me. Then I got this other notebook. Honestly, it was cute and it's small, so I like that. And this one is also college ruled. I don't know, college ruled is just, I just like college ruled. So yeah, I also have this one, and I got it for the same instances of what I got that in. And I got me 2 folders. So I have this folder and this folder. So I got these folders for the purposes of, you know, sometimes, I know a lot of classes, everything is like computerized now, but sometimes there are cases where you get loose paper, and I don't have anywhere to put them, and I just kind of put them in the back of my book bag where my laptop goes, and they get smushed and cracked down and all of that. And then at that point, I don't know where they're at anymore, or I just lose them. So I got these just to keep track of papers my professor might give me that's loose, or like even if you join like organizations and they give you papers and you're misplacing your papers, You need this. It's gonna help you stay more organized. So then if you watch my video, and I'm gonna make sure I post that video before this video. So if you watch that video, you see me say that I'm getting a dry erase board. Me and my roommate, we will be having a dry erase board to do notes on. But I also have a calendar, a monthly calendar that is dry erase material. So I bought these dry erase markers so that I can plan on my monthly planner that's gonna be on my wall. If y'all, I will show y'all a picture if I have a picture. So if y'all want it, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram also, so that when school starts back, y'all can watch me go organize on Instagram and TikTok. So make sure you also follow me on TikTok. But yeah, I just got these. They were just cute, and as you can see, it's 2 markers as one, 2 colors for 1 marker. Then I got these Paper Mate pens. I wanted some colorful pencils this go around with school, because I am a iPad note taker, and I'll tell y'all more about that later when I talk about devices you will need for college. And this semester in particularly, I am going back to kind of writing notes on paper. I think what I'm going to do is write them on paper and then transfer them to my iPad so that I see them more than that one time when I write them. So I think that's the method I'm going to use. I'm going to write notes on paper in iPad. So to keep my notes organized, I want to get these. And then there are also some professors who don't allow you to take notes on your iPad. I have not personally ran across those professors, but I've heard stories of professors like that. So just in that case, you want to get you some colorful pens to stay organized while you're taking your notes. Okay. Then I bought some ink. I bought this ink because I actually have a printer. When you print at school, it does cost. It's not too costly, but it actually costs. So, and I've had a printer. This will be my senior year, and I've had a printer since 9th grade. So I've just been using that one. So yeah, I would just rather print it, because honestly, you're gonna be running late some days. You're gonna need it for that class, and you can just print it that night instead of trying to hurry up, find parking, run to the library, get it printed before class. If you got a printer, if you don't have a printer, I would put printer on my list. Or if you have a roommate, check to see if your roommate has a printer. Maybe y'all can figure something out about that situation. Because freshman year, I would let my roommate use my printer. And my friends, if they called me, hey, I need this printing, I was printing it for free. So yeah, get y'all some ink. And then I just bought this little pencil poucher. It has two zippers, so it has 2 spots. And then it has this little clear piece. Maybe you keep your everyday, what you take in here. So yeah. And I bought this because y'all just seen me show y'all the pens. So I'm going to be placing all my pens and highlighters in here. I did want some highlighters. Y'all need to make sure y'all get y'all some highlighters. Walmart did have the highlighters I wanted. I wanted pastel color highlighters. So I'm going to be ordering them from Amazon. I'll show y'all a picture of the ones I've had previously, and maybe the ones that I'm looking for. And then I'm just going to order those so that I can have those. I also wanted index cards, but I wanted colorful index cards, and Walmart did not have colorful index cards for some reason. I'm not sure why that was going on, but they didn't. So with that being said, I'm gonna go to try to find another store that has them, and then I'm gonna get an index card holder. And then I also talked about planners inside that video. I showed y'all some good planners that Walmart had. I'm telling y'all, if you're watching this video, make sure you watch the actual vlog of me going school supply. I talk a lot in there about details. I also have my friend with me. She's in nursing school, so she shows some nursing school supplies that you should have. Okay, and then, so yeah. I talked about planners. Me personally, I use my iPad to plan. I'm going to show y'all when I talk about my iPad what I use to plan and all that. So, but if you're a paper planner, you need to get you a planner. It's very important to stay organized in college. You need to see when you have exams, tests, even if you just gotta read something, like you need to stay organized, especially when you start getting into different organizations. Stay organized. You don't, and y'all, I keep looking this way because I'm looking at myself, but yeah, stay organized. Nice. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Get your planner. Get your monthly planner, a weekly planner. You're gonna need both. So let me see. And y'all, make sure y'all get y'all a Stanley dupe. If you want the real Stanley cup, have at it. Get you a Stanley cup. But I have the Stanley dupe. I got it from Walmart. I also talked about it in the vlog. I showed y'all all the ones Walmart had. They're really cute. Target have some. They're just cheaper. Stanley cups are like $40. If you go to Walmart, you can get a cup for like $15, same size. Same material, everything. So make sure you get your cup to keep your water in. Or just carry a bottle around. Okay, I also talk about calendars. Not calendars. I also talked about calculators in that video. Okay, so what I would recommend when it comes to buying a calculator, wait until you go to that class that you might need it for to see what kind you might need. Some professors do not, depending on the course, you're not allowed to use graphing calculators. And they're like $100 and some. I would hate for you to go get a calculator for $100 and something and not be able to use it. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to class, you're going to fill out the vibes. You're going to ask your professor what calculator do they prefer. Because some of them, you only could have the basics. Some of them doesn't even allow a calculator at all. Is this your freshman year? You might not have a calculator. You might have one. At this point, I'm going to my senior year. And I have maybe 2 or 3 calculators. Because I have a graphing calculator. I have like the standardized one. Then I have the one that's like in the middle of the standardized and graphing calculator. Because stats required one, pre-calculus required a different one. So it just depends. Go to class, ask them first before y'all start buying them. Calculators are not always cheap. They some, like I told y'all, the graphic one's like $100 some. But I also talk about all that in that vlog, so make sure y'all go watch it. Okay, so let's see what else I need to talk about on here. Make sure y'all keep, when I talk about planners, I should have also said make sure you keep you a to-do list, whether you're doing it on your phone or in your planner. I'm about to show y'all how I stay organized in my iPad on my planner. So yeah. Okay, so other things you might need for college outside of that, that's everything that I bought at Walmart. Walmart didn't have some of the stuff I needed, or let me say wanted, because they had highlighters, they just didn't have the colors I wanted. They had index cards, they just didn't have the colors I wanted. So the next thing you're gonna need is a laptop. Make sure y'all get y'all a good laptop. It does not have to be Apple. Actually, Apple doesn't support a lot of stuff. So when I'm going online, I have to make sure I have Chrome on my laptop, so I have to make sure I'm on Chrome for it actually be compatible to the websites I'm trying to get on. So it does not have to be a MacBook. I just happen to love my MacBook, but it does not have to be a MacBook. But you will need, I cannot stress this enough, you will need a laptop. Because although we are back in classes, a lot of professors are having us taking exams on our laptop. So a lot of professors are steering away from paper exams. I still have some classes that get paper exams, but majority of them, we came to class, you opened your laptop, you went to lockdown browser, and you took it in class. So I know some schools allow you to rent them, but I say if you can afford it, go get you a laptop. It does not have to be Apple. You just need a device, a laptop device that you can take your exams on. Like I say, some schools do allow you to rent them. I think you could talk to someone in the library about that maybe. Or just ask your professor. You know, just talk to somebody about it because you're going to need it. So, the next thing is my iPad. I love my iPad, y'all. I love my iPad. So, I use my iPad to plan, to take notes, write down content. I use my iPad for everything. Like, I love my iPad. I use my iPad to edit TikToks. Like, I just love my iPad. But if it's talking school related, I do so much on there. So, if you already have a notebook, if you already have an iPad, you've probably heard about GoodNotes and what's the other one called? Notability. So, me personally, I use GoodNotes, but I know a lot of people use Notability, and then I know people that use both depending on the class and the subjects. So I take my notes on here. Even during the summer, I don't judge my handwriting. I've been taking my notes on here. So I'm gonna show y'all how to stay organized for classes within here. So remember I was telling y'all about planners? I'm gonna find a month where I didn't write anything for real. Okay. So if you have a planner, get you a planner. But me personally, I plan on my iPad, and so I always give myself a quote for the month. And then this is where I track all my spending. As a college student, you're gonna need to keep up with your spending. You're going to need to keep up with your spending. So I keep up with my spending, my bills, and all of that on my spending tracker. Some planners have that, some planners don't. And then I have my monthly calendar overview. So yeah, then I have my monthly planner overview. And then it also has to-do list and notes down there. And then I also have a weekly planner. It goes from Sunday to Saturday, and you can write what you need to write. And then I also have a spot where I can write my weekly goals and my priority tasks. So put them in order, what needs to be done first that week. Let me erase this. Because I actually had something on there and that was personal. So then I also, right after my weekly planner, I have a daily planner. So the daily planner has top priorities, plan of action, and has times. So I can write what time it needs to be done, the date that I want to put, important reminders for the day. Then I have a meal plan. I can just write what I want to eat that day, a water intake, and note to self. And then I also have in here my healthy tracker. This is like weekly meal plan, water intake, workout, exercise, all that is in there. Some planners have that, some planners don't. I also have a spot down here that says vitamin supplement medications. Make sure you write out your medication if you need to take them. Take that record out. And then I have a content planner at the end because I be trying to plan my content because I am trying to get back on it, especially with this back to school series. I want to make sure I'm on task, and I don't want to miss a beat with y'all. So then just other stuff I have like the whole year overview, and I have a spot for important dates. So like you might not be able to get to that date right then, but if you just jot it down in the front where important dates are, it should be okay. Then I also have a slot. This one up here is more organized than the one down there because I wasn't adding pages like I was supposed to. So then after the monthly planner, I have a weekly schedule. This right here allows me to plan out. I can put my classes, like when my classes are, what time they are, and what classes they are on here. If I'm planning out to go to the gym every morning at 8, I'm going to block 8 off. It allows you to see what time you have during the day. Because if you don't write things down and physically see it, you might tell them, oh yeah, I'm available at 2. But then you look on your calendar, Wednesday at 2, you're supposed to be meeting with your advisor. So you need to write everything this is your weekly schedule. Write it down. So I already showed y'all that. So yeah, and then like I say, every month I have a quote for myself. And that's how I stay organized using my iPad. But there are a lot of people that uses planners, like paper planner. I'm going to show y'all a planner I bought today. I bought this planner, and I actually did not buy it for myself, but I bought it for my mother. But I decided I was just going to show y'all because y'all might need a planner also. So this planner comes with stickers. And like I said, if y'all watch the vlog, I actually talk more about planners in there. And then they give you goals, to-do list, reminders, all of that. And then you have your weekly Yeah. So this is a good planner. I got this planner out of TJ Maxx. Like I said, Walmart had some good planners too. Dream it, plan it, do it. So, but yeah, Walmart has some good planners too. It just depends on the kind of planner you are. And yeah, take care of yourself. When you're in school, if you need that mental day, don't go to class. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, y'all. But that is it for my back to school supply list. If y'all think I missed something, let me know. Any other college students, put in the comments what you think I missed, what it might need. If you have any other questions as a college student, as a freshman, sophomore, junior, anything, ask me. So yeah, I think that concludes this video. I think I pretty much talked about everything that you might need. But I think you have to also keep in mind that each class is tailored to what that professor likes. And as you go through the semester, you'll figure out what you need and don't need for certain classes. Even when it comes to book, before you buy books, I would say ask someone that has previously taken that class. One, is the book really needed for the course? Some professors will have you buying a book that you would never open. Two, if you actually need the book, see if they have the book, or you can get it for cheaper, or maybe they'll just give it to you, or you can rent it. Set up something with them to where you can get the book and not have to pay bookstore prices. So make sure y'all do that. Let me see. And I'll probably put it in my freshman advice video also. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm just excited to do this series. So make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna have a vlog for this one. I'm gonna have this one out. I'm gonna have hygiene. I'm gonna have so many videos. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Make sure y'all subscribe and like it. And make sure y'all comment and just let me know, like, what grade are y'all going to. If you're not a college student watching this college video, let me know what grade you're going to. Are you excited about the school year starting? Like, I'm low-key excited. I will be a senior this year, and I'm ready to get up and out of there. But I gotta go back to school, y'all, so it's not... It actually breaks my heart. But yeah, so that's it for this video, y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.